What's up everybody, it's Sierra of The New Mix here, and I'm back today with another product review. Today's product is from the company Ministry of Supply. Now, myself and Ministry of Supply have been emailing each other back and forth for several months now, and they asked if I wanted to try out 2 pieces of their clothing items in the women's section, and I said yes. After doing my research on this company, I found out that they have this science formula with clothing items that basically enhances the clothing items themselves, and B, as you guys know, I'm always in business casual wear, I'm always in suits, so I figured why not try a company that is putting those 2 items together, because I'm always in those 2 things. It's 5 days out of the week. Full disclosure, Ministry of Supply does know that I'm going to give them my honest review, and that's with any company that I've worked with going forward and in the past. I give them the things that I like and the things that I don't like. With this company, there really wasn't too many things that I didn't like, but we will talk about those just so you guys have a good understanding of the clothing items and basically you guys know what you're getting from me. So let's get into it. So let's get into about Ministry of Supply. Ministry of Supply started at MIT, which I thought was pretty cool, because when you think of MIT, you think of, you know, phones, you think of computers, you think of anything but clothing items. I know for me personally. So once I found out that the guys that created this clothing line came from MIT, I thought that was pretty awesome. And the whole mission of Ministry of Supply is basically scientifically better clothing. That is their main goal. And they also want to cancel out dry cleaning and just want to cancel ironing altogether. And if you do have to iron, you can, but they want to cancel you going to the dry cleaners. But shout out to my dry cleaners, I love you guys. But that is the main purpose of Ministry of Supply. Now, I found out also with Ministry of Supply, they are also trying to reduce their footprint on the earth. As you guys know, climate change, it's a real thing, and Ministry of Supply is trying to do good and reduce their waste by responsible manufacturing, which I thought was pretty awesome. Not a lot of companies think about their footprint in the earth and everything like that. So when I read that, I was basically sold on one part of my my research and stuff like that with the company. Another thing that I found out about doing more research on Ministry of Supply is that they have this program called the One In, One Out program. It's basically 3, maybe 4 steps. So you take the box that they sent you, you put your clothes in there that you're not going to wear anymore, or that you're trying to get rid of. They'll send you a prepaid shipping label, and then you send that back to them, and they give it to an organization for people that need dress clothes. And it's just that easy. Now, I absolutely love that idea, because I always get clothes and I don't know what to do with them, and if I can give them to someone in need, I feel like I am doing a very good deed. Now, I do not know what organizations they are using, but I'm sure if I ask, I can find out, just to be sure that everything is all good and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into what I got in the box. So stuff came in the box just like this. Pretty cool box. It says scientifically better clothing. I don't know if you guys can see that, probably not. Then it has these cool little designs on them, like it's their prototype design. That's pretty awesome. Now in the box I got, so I'll start with the receipt. Now with the receipt, funny thing is I never ever read receipts, because most of the time I just toss them out and then I end up having to email the company to get my stuff. But with this, I actually read the receipt and I found out that you get free hemming. Now, I don't know many companies that give you free hemming, but they do. Now, their clothes come, or their pants come universal, so you have to get them hemmed anyways. So when you do get them hemmed, you send them in your receipt and then they'll reimburse you just like that. It's like 2 steps. I mean, come on. You're getting your money back for hemming your pants. Easiest day, right? All right, so I got the women's Aero dress shirt, which is going to run you about $115, and this is what it looks like. It's a baby blue color. Yeah, baby blue color. And then I picked up the women's slim kinetic dress pant. These actually have belt loops, so that's why I wanted them, because I love belt loops. So yeah. All right, now let's get into the shirt. Now we're going to talk about things that I like, and then we're going to talk about things that I wasn't too keen on or wasn't a big fan of, which there aren't really too many. So, women's Aero dress shirt comes in a very stretchable material. I think it's a 2-way stretch, and it comes with a 3D constructed collar. So basically, after doing some more research, the 3D constructed collar means that it won't, sag, or won't, do that weird thing with collars. So that's pretty cool. And then another thing that I found out that I love about this shirt, ladies, ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. I tried to Google what this phrase was called, what this button was called, but I could not find out. I asked numerous friends. They didn't even know what I was talking about because there's no name for it. About 3 buttons down, 4 buttons down, we all know sometimes on our button-ups or button-downs or our blouses that have the same buttons, sometimes a shirt can just accidentally pop open. Now on the Ministry of Supply dress shirt, these do not, because there is a hidden button that will not let that happen. Now, when I found out that button was there, I fell in love with this shirt because I don't own any shirts that have this button, and when I tell you I have a ton of clothes, I have a ton of clothes. So Ministry of Supply, you guys won me over with the shirt, just with that button. That button is pretty awesome. It is a hidden lovely feature that a lot of companies miss, and you guys paid attention and put that button there. I didn't even know it was there until I put it on for the first time and was trying to button my shirt, and I didn't realize where that button went until I saw where it went and what its purpose was. And yeah, you guys killed it with that. It is microclimate, so basically I wore this all day here. Well, obviously I wore it all day, but I wore it all day, especially here in Virginia Beach. It's very humid. I'm right next to the beach. I didn't see any sweat stains, any sweat spots. I asked coworkers, I asked my wife, they didn't see anything, so that was pretty cool too, especially because it's a long sleeve shirt that I was wearing in basically the summertime. So that's pretty awesome about the shirt as well. Now the only thing that I really didn't like about the shirt is that it kind of wrinkled a little bit in the arms, but other than that, I mean, it's a really good shirt, and for the price I think I would pay for another one, especially in like a white or maybe like a black. So yeah, that's the shirt. Now the pant is a women's slim kinetic pant in navy, and it's about $145. So like I said, just like the shirt, it's more than you're gonna pay for your standard chino or your standard dress pant, but in the end I believe that it is worth it, especially for all the stuff that it does. So with the pants, it is stretchable. It is like a 2-way or 4-way stretch, and it does have a bounce back. Now a lot of pants that I have bought or seen my friends buy, they say stretch, and then at the end of the day they're like super saggy. I've worn these for almost a month now, and they have not sagged. They've bounced back 100%, and I love them. I didn't really have to do too much hemming to them. I did maybe not even half an inch, and I was happy, so that was super easy. I didn't have to do any major construction there. And another thing that I found out that I love about these pants is, ding 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 ding, drum roll please, found this out while I was at work. I spilled coffee on myself. Now if you know me personally, I'm very clumsy, and these pants are a lifesaver. Just watch this. Holy cow. What in the world? What in the world? Yes, I did not know they were water repellent until I spilled something on myself. Probably should have done a little bit more research like I did about the company, but it's cool. Found that out. Super awesome. And then once I found that out, I went to the website obviously and read that if you do end up getting soaked, it takes about 5 minutes for the pants to fully dry, which is pretty awesome. But if it's just like a couple like dibble dabbles, it dries pretty quick. Now the pants are easy care. You throw them in the wash machine on cold, and you either dry them on low or you can hang dry them. Personally, I hang dry all my stuff, just a personal preference. So like I said, it gets rid of your ironing and it gets rid of your dry cleaners. So at the end of the day, if you tally all that up, the pants and the shirt are ultimately worth it. Now the one thing that I probably didn't really care for were the pockets. I do put stuff in my pockets, so the pockets on any women's pants aren't really the greatest. So there's this little tab here and you slide it down, and yeah, the pocket's not that big. So that was probably the only thing that I can say that I did not like about the pants. But overall, these pants are pretty awesome. I would spend another $145 on them just because of everything that they do and because they are very, very, very easy care. Now I did take this outfit out one day after work just to test the durability and to see if the stretch was actual stretch, you know, not just through the work day, and it absolutely killed it. Went on my longboard, went for a couple rides with my wife, and I felt great. I didn't even realize, you know, at the end of the day I was in dress clothes and some monk straps with a backpack on. in downtown. But I was pretty comfortable throughout the day. Like I said, everything was great. Like I said, I don't have really too many complaints besides the little bit of wrinkle on the shirt and the pockets on the women's pants. But other than that, I would end up buying this again. So that is my review. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow. And thank you, Ministry of Supply, for sponsoring this video. And as always, stay stylish. Peace.